Hey guys, Jackie Daly here. I'm here filling in for Lindsay Payne for overtime. We're here in Brick, New Jersey at the Sky Blue FC Pro Soccer Practice. Today, we're going to have the pleasure of speaking to Christie Rampone. She is captain of the U.S. Women's National Team, so that's awesome. We're going to talk to her today about soccer, about life, about kids, family, everything. And, little surprise, her daughter's here as well, so hopefully we'll get to talk to her.
Returning to the side today, the US women's captain, Christie Rampone, in her home state, appearance number 235.
I'm here with Christie Rampone. How are you?
Good.
She just finished practice, so it's probably sweaty, but good. Okay, so question for you. Tell me about your introduction into professional soccer, because I know that you went to college for 3 different sports and for basketball specifically, but you left that and now look at you. So please tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting career to start because I went to Monmouth University on a basketball scholarship and also was able to play soccer at the same time, and then got an invite to the U.S. national team and went out to California, pretty much went into their training camp. I was a defender at the time, I was a forward at the time, moved back to defender, started it to train and get better, and I've been with the national team for 17 years now, and now with Sky Blue for 4 years. This is the 3rd pro league that we've had, and it's the NWSL, and it's my 2nd year here at New Jersey, so it's really cool the fact that I started my soccer career at 5 here in New Jersey, and then hopefully continue to finish it off here in New Jersey.
Okay, very good. So you've been with the U.S. national team, you said, for 17 years. Tell me one highlight of your career that sticks out to you.
Wow, one highlight. That's tough. I'd probably have to say in 2008, the Olympics, we won the gold medal. I was a captain at the time, and I was a mother. So I think that was more inspiring to me to prove that I could keep going and play and train at that level and have the leadership role as well as be a mother.
Congratulations on the gold. So now that the Men's World Cup just finished, do you find that when those large tournaments happen in the U.S., there's like a spike in soccer interest, and does it change? How does that work?
Absolutely. I think the buzz of the World Cup and the footage on ESPN and everybody really tuning in, especially with the U.S. men, it definitely has a buzz effect, and it does trickle down onto the women's side. But soccer in general, I think people are getting more educated and you're becoming bigger fans of the game, and they're then looking towards the women, and we are at different levels, meaning the men play a lot more with their club teams versus the U.S. team, where our mainstay is more with the U.S. team and trying to build it on the professional side with their club. So we're starting off a little smaller as a pro team and building so it's here for the future. So it's it's just a difference in their style, but at the same time we're still trying to build the sport here in Americans, get the awareness so that we have more fan support, and that's what we need right now. Playing for New Jersey and playing for Sky Blues, the more fan support we have, the better involvement we will have around in their community and within the game.
Okay. So, and I know that you just had a soccer camp. Mm-hmm. Is it still going?
Today's the last day.
Okay, today's last day. Tell me about that. Is it just girls, or?
It's an all-girls camp and primarily all-female staff as well. That way they get the interaction and that role model for them as a youth player. I have a good handful of Sky Blue players helping me out and working with former teammates in college and females that are working in club in the area, and I try to keep it local, try to keep the price down, so that everybody has the advantage to come out and play and get the experience and use everything I've learned in the last 17 years, is not only to learn some more technique and the tactical side of the game, but also to enjoy it and have fun. You have to have a little fun because it is a lot of hours. my one rule is no standing in lines, and just enjoying it and trying to inspire the kids to keep pushing, because at the age of 10 is when females determine, whether they're going to continue on with sport or not. And so we want to try to keep as many females involved in soccer as well as just being active. So it's to to pitch that and have them enjoy it, and it's been a successful week for us.
Absolutely. Now, I know you have 2 girls. Your oldest, did she participate in the camp with you guys?
She does. Riley participates, and she's doing well. She doesn't like when mom coaches her, but we're working on that. I try to be more of a mom and try to watch and let her experience it through the other coaches. And she tends to watch me, so we try to do the same. But she really enjoys it, and I think she definitely has a lot of great role models to look up to. She travels around with me. She comes to practice, and she's able to see how the girls interact on the field as well as off the field. So she's definitely in a good environment.
Do you want to come talk for a sec?
Here she is.
Okay. So this is
My twin, right?
This is Minnie, Christie. What's your name?
Riley.
This is Riley. And Riley, how old are you?
8.
You're 8. So tell me one thing you learned this week at soccer camp.
The pullback.
What's the pullback? If you need a ball, we can grab a ball.
Get a ball. We were working on her dribbling move and her control of the ball, because Riley is very fast.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty athletic, so we're just trying to get more control of the ball at a younger age, where when I started playing, I was very athletic, playing multiple sports, so I never really worked on the technique side of it. So trying to get her to work on her skills that she can be more advanced when she gets older. All right, you're going to show them the pullback?
Let's see the pullback. And does this have relevance to a certain position?
Yeah, Riley's a forward, so a little different than Mom. Mom's a defender. Riley wants to score goals and lead your team to some victories with assists and being a good teammate. And she also learned the ABCs. Tell them the ABCs of soccer.
Yeah.
Awareness, body shape, control.
Awareness, body shape, and control. And that's what we're working on, so that she can develop being a soccer player, right?
Do you want to show us the pullback? Even though you don't have soccer shoes on, you can do it carefully if we want to see it.
Take off your shoes if you want. There you go.
Okay, so
That's
it's
just in a small area. So she would pull the ball back, and then she would try to lose her defender, and
so it's like a fake out move.
yeah. You can use it in different parts of the field. It could be just to change direction, find a different space to get into, or if she wants to pull back and go to goal and get a shot off. But it's just a simple move for player her age, just to get more familiar with the ball. That's all it is becoming best friends with the ball, so that at all times you can change speed, change direction on the field.
Have you been able to use it in a scrimmage or a game yet, or you're just still working on your technique?
Still working on my technique.
Okay, cool. So you're going to be awesome at it when you get to fake out a player, right? Cool. So if you can answer a question for me, I was wondering, what is it like to have your mom be very successful at soccer?
Awesome.
It's awesome.
What do we get to do?
It's cool to travel the world and see different places. People like their traditions, like a fair, or like in China, like they wear all that makeup.
Yeah, we saw.
Where was your favorite place that you got to go traveling with your mom?
Florida.
Florida, with the palm trees.
She likes the beach and the pool, especially in our cold winters here in New Jersey, right? What about overseas?
What do you mean?
Do you like to go to Portugal or China or Japan?
Portugal.
Portugal.
You went to Portugal? Oh my goodness, you've been all over, more
Yeah,
places than me.
Full. Right? She's been traveling since she's been 6 months old.
I would say that's pretty darn cool.
Right? And a lot of great role models to look up to, right? We're talking about on and off the field. You get to see how we train, how we hydrate, how we, make good food choices.
Water.
Got to make sure we drink plenty of water.
Water is super important, especially when it's this hot outside, right? Now, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Play soccer.
Yeah, like your mom. Now, moving forward with the women's national team, what is the next step?
It's right with the end of the NWSL coming in August. The team will get together in September for 2 friendly matches, and then in October we have qualifying for the World Cup. So that will be in the States, and we'll have November off, possible camp trip in December, and then it really picks up. It'll be like 3 weeks on, a week off from January until we leave for the World Cup.
And the World Cup is specifically when?
In June and July next summer in Canada.
Okay. So you don't have to go too far.
Too far. It's nice.
Yeah, very good. And also, I know, what is it like to balance a family life, a husband, 2 children, with the success that you've had? You're playing lots of soccer still, and that's amazing. So what goes on with that?
It's tough, I'll admit, because I'm playing on, 2 professional teams, mother of 2, wife, and just trying to balance it all is, my motto is just take it day by day and focus on what I'm doing at that time. So when I'm on the field, it's full focus for my teammates and myself to get better, and then as soon as I cross the line and I'm home, it's being a mom and try not to, overbalance one side, I guess, or going too on one side and not focusing on the other. It's be in the moment at that time and do the best that I can and not kind of sweat the small stuff. Things are going to happen, going to miss stuff for the kids, but at the end of the day, like, we always have an open communication at home, and, Riley misses me too much. We have Skype now when I'm away, or she's missed me too much, she'll come on the road, or we just make it work, and, we're flexible.
Yeah.
And just try to have that open mind, makes it all work.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. We learned a lot about you and a lot about your family life and your soccer life. So good luck with everything, with the season now and coming up with the World Cup and moving forward with every part of your life.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
So that wraps everything up here at soccer practice. Be sure to visit doublegsports.com for all of your sports needs, New York, New Jersey sports. We have it all. Tune in for all the episodes of Overtime. You'll find them aired every Friday.